Hey guys, I know a lot of you have real crap doors. I mean, look at these. And it might be the material's torn, the zippers are crappy, the windows are, nasty, zippers, all this stuff. I mean, really doesn't get much worse than this. You can paint them, but that still leaves you with a crappy window. Or you can replace the skin. You can send it in, have it fixed. But the problem with that is the shipping to and from. Real expensive to ship these things. They're oversized. So I came up with a kit that allows you to remove this trim. And I'm going to put a video together that shows you how to do it. Tear off the skin, put my new skin on, Velcro in place, and then rivet your door seal back on, which holds it all in place. Easy to do and a hell of a lot cheaper. So stay tuned and I'll show you how that's done. Okay guys, like you saw out at the Blue Ox, I was talking about these doors and how disappointing it is when you really don't know what direction to go when you want your doors to look better. Now maybe some of you don't really want your doors to look any better because you're out mud and whatever it might be, and the doors are fine. They keep the mud off of you and that's all you really care about. But some people want them a little bit nicer. So, in order to have that happen, you can try the paint route, which I've done, but you still end up with crappy, clear window. Or you can send it to your local upholsterer, and, typically most of them can handle this job. They take the seam off the outside, restitch everything, or put, really, they don't just restitch everything and put in a new window. Maybe they do replace the vinyl and all that. I've never priced that out. I have no idea what it costs to have somebody do that. Or you can ship them to somebody. But these are oversized. And with that, your shipping going to and coming from is going to be about what you're going to pay to buy new doors. So I know that's where the argument is. Why do that when you can just buy new doors? I think I've come up with a solution to that problem. And that is a door skin replacement that you can do yourself in your garage, and I'm going to show you how to do that with simple tools, a drill, and a rivet gun. That's pretty much it. In fact, I'll even throw in the right size rivets so you're not out searching for those. What we're going to do is we're going to take off the outer door seal, and that is a great time to take that and clean it up. Put it in a bucket of soapy water, get it nice and clean before you put it back on. Any kind of paint that might be on it or whatever, it comes off pretty nice. It's rubber, nothing sticks to it. And then you're going to cut away the door, and you're going to go back over where the rivets went in, because the chances are when you drill those out, and you'll see here in a minute, when you drill those out, it's going to leave part of the rivet still in the tubular frame, and you want that gone. You need to get in there with another drill bit and clean it up. At the same time, you may find some damage on your frame that you didn't expect. These are 30-year-old frames, some more older than that, some younger than that. But either way, with the water and the way they're made, they can rust. They are metal, steel, not aluminum like the truck. So let's get started on that, and I'll show you how to make this happen. First of all, you're going to take the hinges off and that door handle, which I've already done. That's fairly easy. Keep all the hardware, guys. Put it in a little container or something so you don't lose it. Move this out of the way for now. One hinge is already off. And you just never know what you're going to find on these doors. Here's some kind of rope attached. Who knows what that was for? Okay. This also is a nice opportunity to, actually, before you get to any of this, how are your doors fitting when you close them? If they need tweaked, do that before you do this. It's going to be easier. Okay? So what we're going to do is we're going to go around and drill out the rivets. Okay, I believe I have all the rivets drilled out. Now, like I said, that's going to leave some remnants in that tube once you peel this off. Take it off all the way around, and you can see here. Now we can drill those out, and I like to take a grinder and grind them off as well. Throw this in a bucket of soapy water. And then you can hit it with your favorite rubber treatment, interior treatment, Armor All, whatever you have. I've got one here. Okay. Throw this in a bucket of water, and I'll be right back. Okay, well, there's a lot to do while we're waiting for that to soak and get all cleaned up. And I suppose you could probably do the seals, take the rubbers off all your doors at the same time, have a nice big tote with soapy water in it for that. And then while that's doing its thing, you can come back and do the next step, which is to go ahead and remove the door skin from the frame. Okay, I guess I lied. There's a few other tools you might need, but everybody has a razor knife laying around, right? Just going to cut this thing away. See, the rivets that were left behind are giving me some hassle right now. They're still trying to hold it on, but once I get it all off, I'll go over them with a grinder, then the drill again, and make sure all those holes are nice and clean so the new rivets will go right in. There we go. The other thing you want to remember is the left door and the right door are mirror images of each other. So you want to keep that in mind when you're putting the frames on. You shouldn't give you any trouble. I just want to, bring that up. So we've got this removed, and I'm going to take this piece off right here, which you have one of these, and you'll be able to Velcro that right back where it was on the new skin. I'll already have a piece of Velcro there, and I'll send the mate to it. You'll take your piece, put the new Velcro on here, and push it right in place. That's what's used to hold your door, the midway point in your door. Keeps the door from flapping around, okay? And I'll show you that as we continue. So, this you can just discard it or whatever you want to do. And like I said before, this gives you the perfect opportunity to check the door out for any damage. Looks like I have a little bit of a tweak here, which I'll straighten out. A little bit of rust down here, so I'm going to sand it. And since the skin I'm putting on is going to be drab, I'm going to go ahead and paint this black. Okay? Okay, I had mentioned earlier about the rivets that get left behind after you drill them out. So, yeah, typically I just take a grinder, cut them off. Take your drill, and then drill the hole back out so it's nice and clean. So the new rivet goes in. And do that all the way around. Okay, here you see I have the frame all pretty much cleaned up. I have a little bit more to do with it, sand it a little bit, and I'm going to paint it all black. But as you can tell, it's not completely flat. there is a bend to it. And what you can do is, after you get it to this point, go ahead and take it out to your truck and put it in that door opening. See how well it fits. Now, keep in mind, these are easily tweaked after they're all done and on the truck. They bend easy. And remember, these trucks were made with pretty much off-the-shelf parts and something an 18-year-old can fix pretty quickly. And so everything is pretty basic and easy to take care of. Okay, hey guys, we're back in the shop, and I wanted to go over with you the installation of the door skins. This new door skin idea that I've been working on for quite a while. It's something that I've been thinking about for years and years and years for Jeeps. And here I am, driving a Humvee now, and I thought, wow, the same kit should work for the Humvee. You'll be getting this probably in a tube, small box, whatever it is. That's the beauty of it, because it takes away that expense of shipping these big doors as oversized to wherever you need to send them to have them restitched, or whatever you're having done, or even buying new ones. You're still going to pay the shipping. So earlier you saw we had that frame that was stripped. Here it is again, all cleaned up, painted black. You're going to take your frame and you're going to stick it between the Velcro, and then what you're going to do is you're going to secure the Velcro. Now you may have to take this apart and put it together a couple of times until you get the Velcro just right, and it's just where you want it to be. And you pull down. You already did the top, so you're going to pull down to get it tight along the bottom. Then you're going to do the sides. Again, attach it. Pick it up, move it around, whatever's easier for you. Then pull tight and secure the Velcro, and it makes it nice and tight across here. You're going to do the same thing on the top. Pulling it, attaching the Velcro, pull it nice and tight again. And not to worry about, thinking that Velcro will give out in time. It's sewn in. And besides that, the Velcro is not what actually keeps this skin on. It's that rubber seal, the frame rubber that you're going to put back on after you get this part done. And I'm going to show you that. All the Velcro is stuck. Okay, now you'll have this piece that you're going to cut off of your door. Give it enough length there, and I'm going to send a piece of Velcro that you're going to put on here. Now you might want to paint it to match, whatever door you have. So there's going to be a strip of Velcro already here where this goes. You're going to take it from the top and push it down onto that bar. Okay. You're going to pull off the protective strip and push it down on top of the Velcro. And that will keep your door secured here. All right? Okay. Now what we're going to do is we're going to put that rubber strip on. And here you can see nice new green door. And the other thing I wanted to go over was the zipper window. These zipper windows, what I like to do because of doing convertibles on cars, is I like to have a little bit of a lip, a flap over the window. Kind of keeps water from coming in. I don't think, at least I haven't seen any of the original equipment that does that. They actually just take a razor knife after they put the zipper in and cut everything so that it works. That's not how we do it. So now you have this. Now you're going to take your rubber strip, and finding those rivet holes is going to be the toughest part of this whole job. And that's something you'll be able to just take your time to do. Typically start here, find that one, and as you push this around, all the other rivet holes should line up. Okay? Now you want these two rubbers to meet. Now if I would have taken my time and really pushed it on and done all the rivets as I went around this thing, they would indeed have met, because that's where they were when we started this project. But anyway, here you go. A nice, tight, new window, new door. I'll tell you what, this is what it looked like before. You be the judge. And I know it's a different color, but that's beside the point. And you probably all have zippers that aren't attached. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching, and thank you for having faith in me to work on your equipment on your trucks. I appreciate it. I love you guys sending in your rear curtains and allowing me to work on those, get them where you want them to be. This is something new coming up within the next week or so. These kits will be ready to go. I'll have pricing and all that. It may be through private messaging, because you never know when this video is going to be watched. A year from now, the pricing isn't going to be what it is today. So, you know, stay tuned, and I'll get all the information out there as soon as I have it together. Thanks again.